Kyrie is expected to re-sign with the Dallas Mavericks, but he is going to take free agent meetings with teams, according to Ramona Shelburne. But according to Adrian Wojnarowski, Kyrie expected to re-sign with Mavs. Negotiations are currently centered on contract length and guarantees. So Kyrie and the Mavericks are expected to agree on a new contract, though there will be some level of negotiation over the number of years and how much is guaranteed. The Mavericks traded for this man in February, and his potential landing spots have dwindled over the number of months. Kyrie is coming off a 4-year, $141 million deal. Irving opted into his $37 million contract last year. And the market for Kyrie, legitimately outside of Dallas, has become extremely limited, Adrian Wojnarowski said. And he even said perhaps almost nil, that there's, full expectation that he returns. It just comes down to how much money he's trying to maximize at this point of his career, which, makes sense. And for me, when you look at the guards that are available this year, Kyrie's the best point guard in free agency. And he's worth, healthy and available and fully engaged, the max. But he's a guy who hasn't played more than 60 games in 4 seasons. He's only had 3 seasons in his 12 seasons as a pro that he's played more than 65 games. And when Irving did play, he led the leagues in minutes. Let's just say that. Okay, it's a weird fact. But he's a guy who's averaged 27 points per game on 63.4% true shooting in the last 20 games as a Maverick. So that is something worth noting. And he's a guy who's definitely worth a bunch of money. But, he's going into a deal that will end near his mid-30s. Given the lack of interest of other teams and, the cap situation, I think, does Dallas offer him 4-year 210 or the 5-year 272? Dallas could also go longer on years and shorter on money. It's just going to be interesting. I think you end up like a 4-year, $187 million, where the first year pays him 43 could be something that's realistic that he makes. I think he stays in Dallas, but yeah, 4-year deal, close to 200 is what I think is going to happen. But I want to hear your guys' thoughts. The only other team that's going to entertain him is the Los Angeles Lakers. And what are they going to offer me? What are they going to offer me if I was the Dallas Mavericks? Okay, so you're going to send me Mo Bamba, Malik Beasley, Shaquille Harrison, Max Christie, and maybe Jalen Hood-Schifino. You'd have to wait like 60 days, kind of like what happened with the Andrew Wiggins situation. But the Lakers can't offer me shit in a sign and trade. And the Mavericks said they weren't going to help him. So he's going to stay in Dallas. And I think the deal's like 4-year between 180 to 200 million.